Good morning, everybody. So my name is Jody. If you're new to the channel, welcome. The last few days, I have been really hitting hard studying adaptogens. And I feel like after my cortisol levels were high last fall and trying to get those back in line and all the other stuff that was going on, I kind of feel back to normal. And one of the things that I was taking was ashwagandha, and I started CBD oil. Both of those I started kind of like the end of February, heavy, and 1st of March or something like that. And I do feel like maybe the combination of those two together worked. I'm not sure what worked, but in the process, it's made me more interested in ashwagandha, what adaptogens are, what they're good for. I've heard of them before, didn't quite know the details, but I would say adaptogens are heavily used in Ayurveda and Chinese medicine. And they have a way of balancing out the body regardless of what's going on. If something is low, it can bring it up. If something is high, it can bring it down. It doesn't do anything specific, or they don't do anything specific other than bring the body into balance. So a couple of days ago, it was slow at work, and I was playing around on the computer and really studying the adaptogens and maybe the top 2 or 3 or 4. And I want to start playing with some herbs and ways to use them. And after studying those all day and realizing how beneficial they could be for anybody and everybody, I came home and ended up watching a video by Magenta Pixie. I don't know if any of you know who she is. And she was talking about the things you stick in your arm. And she used the word adaptogen somehow. I only caught that in my head, but what it fast forwarded me to is my understanding is that some of the jabs that people have taken are not healthy and not good for them. Some of them may be okay, some of them may be placebos, some of them hopefully are not harmful, but I do feel like some of them probably are meant to be harmful. That's just my opinion. If you've got a different one, that's fine. We're all trying to figure this out together. But what I got to thinking about is those people that got, we'll say the bad ones, would adaptogens help with them? Because, I don't think we really know what's going to happen to people's bodies if they did get something significantly dangerous. And I wonder if adaptogens would help for them. So I guess my point to this is I refuse to believe that God would not have something on earth that would help heal people from this. I can't believe that we have to write those people off, literally, that there's nothing that can be done, that whatever happens from now on, it's their own fault and they're just gonna, suffer. I don't know what's gonna happen, but my feeling or my thought is perhaps adaptogens for them is something that they can start using in the future. So as I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking I better get my stock together. I better get my knowledge together and understand how these work, because if we start having, in my office, it looks to me like out of 12 or 15 people in our office, there might be 3 of us that have not had the whats, and everybody else has proudly gotten theirs. And I've been kind of watching and trying to figure out is like, how's everybody feeling? Is anybody starting to complain? Because that's what's going through my head, is I'm carefully watching how people are responding to these. Are they going along just fine and feeling fine? Did they get a placebo? Or do I notice people start complaining of things going wrong, headaches, or are they starting to miss work or whatever? That's the kind of thing that I'm looking at, is trying to differentiate who got good ones or placebos and who maybe got a bad one. So I personally am getting ready to figure out how to help the ones that got bad ones, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Um, so I'm probably going to start doing some videos on the herbs that I'm going to start studying and using and trying to figure out how to get that ready. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. This may not be your gig, and that's okay too. I'll still be doing all of my random conversations, but I just wanted to bring that up front. I'm gonna place my first order today for some of those adaptogenic herbs, ashwagandha, astragalus, some chaga mushroom, some tulsi or holy basil. Those keep coming up over and over and over again, and you can literally type in or Google adaptogens and get a list of several. And if you want to start studying them on your own, that's fine. Or if you want to help study with me, that would be great too. I'm gonna have to make my own herbology class, I guess, because there's not anything local around here, and I want to learn how to use this stuff. I feel like it's going to be pertinent in the future, especially after what happened the other day and the whole video and the timing of that. I don't know. It felt like a light bulb kind of went off in my head, and it was a message from the guides, from God, universe, whatever, that I need to get on board and learn what those are and how they work. So I hope everybody has a great day. I am interested in your comments on your feelings about positive jabs and negative jabs, and try not to get me in trouble and kicked off of YouTube. Use code words if you can. I will talk to you later. Bye.